included and feel part of this thing that I'm doing, which is like trying to like have both at the same time, right? Which seems to be really, really working. Like Star Wars is the evidence that this is working. I could talk a little bit about Star Wars in a moment. Yeah, so that's what I want to do with this live stream series, is talk about my acting work and talk about the projects that I do, maybe tell you a little bit about how I auditioned for the projects I get in, what my experience was like actually doing the project, what the reception to it was, and I thought it would be fun to start with Baldur's Gate 3. If you didn't already know, I have an acting role in Baldur's Gate 3. I played Nocturne. I voiced that character, and I had a really fun time doing it. I thought that would be a good place to start. One of my rules is going to be that I'm not going to talk about a project until after it comes out. So I'm sure that you probably have a lot of questions about Star Wars, but save those. Save them for the summer. Basically, the reason for that is, but if I record a show and then I come on a live stream like, hey, it's really cool, I did X, Y, and Z, and then the show comes out and they've edited me out, I'm going to be embarrassed, you're going to be embarrassed, it's all going to be bad. So that's why wait until a show comes out before I tell you about it. So that's why I thought it'd be fun to start with Baldur's Gate 3, which has already come out. So hey, there you go. But if you have ever been on one of my live streams before, then you know that we have a little tradition that we like to start a live stream with, and that is we like to light a candle. So let me do that for you now. Where did I put my matches? Does anyone have a match? No, I'm being serious though. Where did I put this? Furniture either. I'm sorry. I'm so rude. Sorry. You came over to my house. I didn't even clear up. I usually move my jewelry table. Hang on a second. Yeah. God, I'm the worst host in the world. I'm so sorry. I'll go get the matches. Give me 1 second. What did I do with those? Here we go. Try not to drop them all over the floor. It's been a chaotic day for your girl. Here we go. Fairy lights too. There we are. I'm so sorry. I wasn't prepared for you coming over. The reason is that I was fiddling around with audio cables and so on, trying to get it so you can hear my work. There we go. Okie dokie. Welcome. Let's talk about Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, and by the way, if anyone has any questions over the course of the evening, I'll be looking at the chat and checking in. If you super chat me, then I always do my best to shout out the super chats and say thank you. And I also probably best to send me super chat questions that are short so I can answer them quickly. There you are. Now you can see the. There you go. I'm a professional. Okie dokie. What you drinking? Says Mermaid Sushi. Just blackcurrant squash out of a Guinness glass, which I assume the previous residents of this flat stole from a pub. So yes, save your Star Wars questions. Although it is really nice to finally be able to tell you, yeah, the thing I've been referring to as redacted is Star Wars. I'm in Star Wars. Still feels slightly wild to say that, but yeah. Thank you so much, Old Grease. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you for checking in with that super chat. Yay. So yes, let's talk about Baldur's Gate 3. Here we go. Here we go. Got my notes here. So I voiced a character called Nocturne. Here she is. She's at the end of Shadowheart's questline. If you follow Shadowheart's questline all the way to the end, then you will find me. Asari Vanguard. I did do some mocap, and we will talk about that in just a moment. People in the chat are asking, what's super redacted? Super redacted is the thing I'm not allowed to tell you, which is bigger than Star Wars. We'll get to that. Don't worry. You'll find out in good time. I'm not allowed to announce that yet. But I have a bigger role in something bigger, which I can't tell you yet. But anyway. I should now, fingers crossed, be able to play you some of the voiceover lines that I had in Baldur's Gate 3. Everyone hold on. It took so much work to route the audio through OBS and create a new device and so now, and the compromise is that you should now be able to hear some soft live stream music going on, which I can't hear, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Everyone hold on to your butts. Here we go. Engage.
Something else, didn't I?
You did. But that's not who I am now. I remember the other initiates. Can you hear that? You should be able to hear it. The one you chose to honor Lady Shah. They were attacking who you were. I never found it funny, but I wasn't quite sure why. Eventually, I realized it was because I wasn't happy with who I was. Well, apparently it's super, super quiet, but there's nothing I can do about that. I've done as much as I can. Wait a minute. No, there is. All right, let me turn it up even louder. This may mess with the music as well. Let me turn the music down. Okay. All right, let me try this again. It might blow out your speakers, but let's try it again. We're all learning. We're all. Okay, let's try it.
Let's see what I can glean.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
You recall the memory Shadowheart recovered by eating the noble stalk. This must be the person she remembered.
I remember you, but you're different. Very different. I used to call you something else, didn't I?
You did.
Professional
But that's not who I am
streamer.
now. I remember the other initiates used to tease you about your name, the one you chose to honor Lady Shah.
Get out of my
They were
chat.
attacking who you were. I never found it funny, but I wasn't quite sure why.
Thanks, Bookworm.
Eventually, I realized it was because I wasn't happy with who I was. I couldn't keep going like that. But seeing how you fought on, I realized that I didn't have to. From then on, I was Nocturne.
Woo! I did it! Professional live streamer. Let's go. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn the music back up now. So now you should be able to hear some soft music. There we go. That was me. I voiced that character. Is she canonically trans? Yes, she is. Yes, she is, because you can actually find somewhere in the game, you can actually find her. Whoops, that's fan art. We'll get to that. You can actually find her journal where she confirms that she is trans. So, woo! Canon trans character in Baldur's Gate 3, voiced by me. Woo! I had a great time. It was really fun doing it. Yeah! So I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it, starting with how I got the role. Again, if you didn't already know, I'm a professional actor. I went to professional acting drama school. I went to East 15 acting school, and I studied acting and was taught voice acting and all the rest of it. I've actually done a little bit of voice acting before. So my audition for Baldur's Gate 3 went like this. I didn't actually have an audition because I was working on another video game called